Good evening. Welcome to Demiserv Digital. So the first few videos are going to be mainly the screen and not my pretty face. I'm going to be showing you the ins and outs of cryptocurrency. I'm not going to give you all of the history. I'm really going to tell you to research that one because I want you to get the grasp. We will go over some things, but for the majority of the part, there are people who give way better breakdowns than I can. And I'm not going to split any names yet because, of course, I want to make sure that, it's cool with them. But there are many people out there who do very in-depth reviews of all types of things. What I'm here for is for the total noob to the cryptocurrency world. So, first step. Coinbase. What this is a wallet. You know what a wallet is. It's, something you put in your pocket, etc. Well, this is a wallet for cryptocurrency, and it also allows you to trade, buy and sell it in various different means. You can attach your PayPal to it. You can attach your bank account. You can use your debit card, credit card, stuff like that. What the importance of this is, though, is on your phone, it is encrypted, and you can add a pin to it and things like that. And it gives you the control over now your private keys. That is something we will go over when we start talking more about the security aspect, which, of course, that is something that we will cover because it is currency. So, first things first, if you are interested in starting a Coinbase wallet and following along with this quick little guide, I have a link in the description below. Just go ahead and click that. It will add you to it'll bring you actually to here. You'll go ahead and hit your get started. Once you hit that, it'll bring you to here. And you'll go ahead and create your account. Now, it's going to ask you for personal information. It's going to ask you to take pictures of your ID and stuff. You want to think of this as a bank. Remember, this has access to trade money back and forth, swapping it from one to another. You can deposit USD in this. It connects to your bank account, all of that stuff. So they want to make sure that your stuff is pretty much secure. They want to make sure it's you. They also will make sure that you put in what state that you're in. So this is very interesting too. So although we strive to provide continuous access to Coinbase services, Coinbase has indefinitely suspended its business in Wyoming. If you're a resident of another state, please select it, read more. So if you're in Wyoming, I'm sorry, and I'm sure there are other states. I have not made a list, but I will answer any questions if somebody finds out that they are blocked from being in Wyoming. Okay, so what is the next step? The next step is to start using the Brave browser. That's actually part of one of the steps in there, and I'll explain why before all of this is over with. This is actually the Brave browser right here. So what we'll do is this. If you look down here, you will see Zcash. Z-E-C, ZEC is what I call it. I call it. I name it. I just don't say just the letters. It's an acronym. I'm naming it. Zcash is a cryptocurrency with strong privacy features. Learn about how it works, and you'll earn Zcash. You earn 3 ZEC. Excuse me. Brave is on a mission to fix what it believes is a broken web. Learn about Brave, and you'll earn the Basic Attention Token, also known as BAT or BAT, depending on if you're me and like to say it that way. And that's $10. This one is OXZRX. OX believes that all forms of value will eventually be represented by tokens. What are tokens? And how is OX building towards that future? And you earn 3 ZRX. So, basically what they're going to do is they're going to walk you through some small history about these coins. And all of these coins have one very, very, very important thing in common. It's something that we've seen over the past, it's probably, I mean, it's been around forever, but it's something that we've seen more and more with the digital age: identity theft and financial privacy and stuff like that. So what this will do is it will walk you through what the actual coin is, what they represent. Now you can also do what's called read the white paper, which will give you a lot of different ways that the coin works. It'll tell you what their intent is. It'll tell you if it's mineable, if you can use a computer or hardware to actually solve hashes, and for that you get pieces of reward, if not the whole reward itself. But that's for a later video, and I will be showing you guys how to do that yourselves on many different levels as we get a little bit further in, before you get to see the pretty face, of course. So what you'll do is I want you to pay attention to this blue bar. This bar will pop up and it'll say sign in. So when you sign into this, you can then get started. Now you don't want to go ahead and hit these down here yet, okay? You will hit the get started. And what it will do is it'll pop this bar up again. Now it's either going to A, give you a join waitlist button. That's what I got. When you get the join waitlist button, it will send you an email, and then you will click the email link. It'll take you back to this page. You may or may not have to sign in depending on your settings within the app and security. And once you do that, then you'll go ahead and watch the videos, and it will deposit the Zcash or whichever one of the coins you're watching into your account. Now, I said there were short videos. I'm going to prove that there were short videos. We're not watching them, but it tells you how long it is right here. So we can kind of skip around that. Beginner lessons. Watch our introductory lessons to start learning about Zcash. Each lesson takes just 2 to 3 minutes to complete. Lesson 1. What is Zcash? Learn about the origins of Zcash and how its privacy features differ from other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. And this is a 2-minute video. You go ahead and click the watch button, and when you're doing that, the little circle would be here. Now what the circle does is it's basically telling you what your progress is. During these videos, you also cannot just mute them and walk off. You have to sit there through the little 2 minutes, through the little 3 minutes, through the little 2 minutes here, because at the very bottom, after each individual video, there will be a quiz. About a 1-question quiz. And it's just basically, hey, did you pay attention? You hit the correct answer. You get rewarded with the Zcash or the BAT or the ZRX. And it goes directly into the wallet that you made earlier. So what you do is when you get in there, you will see accounts and everything at the top. Now I'm not going to sign into mine on here. I'm not going to be blurring a bunch of stuff out and showing you accounts of my own personal stuff for my own safety. And of course, like I said, security is very important. Speaking of security, now that we are done with the how to earn the money, let's talk about how to secure it really quickly. Okay, so you do have the option of using the web-based browser for your Coinbase. Think of it like using the web-based browser for your bank. The preferred method is to use your cell phone. Why, you ask? Well, the cell phone can be programmed with your PIN, and you can do many things in order to back up your account when it comes to a crypto wallet. Now, with using cryptocurrency, you have to consider it this way every single time. You are the bank, and you are the safe. That means you must make sure that your addresses are correct when you are sending or when you are receiving Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. Also, you must make sure of which cryptocurrency you are sending to which address. A lot of them you can do So you can save contacts, you can save the address in there. You can use QR codes, which are the black and white square codes that you take the picture of, and it automatically will pull up the address for you. But again, you're taking your financial privacy and freedom into your own hands with this. So I suggest that on your phone, you would go in there and use, at the very minimum, a PIN on your account, different from your phone PIN. Don't use anything, easy. I mean, this is your money. And if you do start to invest in this, then that is somewhere that you can keep kind of as a lockbox until you get what is called cold storage, a hardware wallet. Basically, a hardware wallet is a off the web, off the computer, and in most cases off the cell phone, even though there are some coming out that are like warm storage wallets that do kind of a dual purpose. Those, I kind of want to actually get my hands on one of those before I discuss those or see a bunch more reviews by some of the trusted sources. There are a lot of trusted sources out here. But the hardware wallet, think of it like a USB drive. You plug it in, you do what you need to do, you put your cryptocurrency on it, and then you put it away in a safe safe deposit box, off-site, somewhere safe. Because if you lose it, you just lost your money. Think of it like I said, losing a safe or a treasure chest. Alright. So, there's going to be one other thing, and we're going to cover a bunch of different wallets, and that way you guys can get to see how varied this world is. There's so many different aspects that you could do. You can mine by what's called POW, proof of work, which is what everybody generally knows and talks about when they're talking about cryptocurrency mining. For the most part, the general consensus. That's with all of the GPUs, a computer mining cryptocurrency. But there are many, many other ways, and I'm going to show you a bunch of new ways that are coming out. A lot of innovative and fun ways. And I'm also going to show you some basic ways, so even if you don't want to really get knee deep in this, you can make your little change on the side when you sleep. Because passive income is where it's at. And the fact that you can take your own financial security and future into your own hands, literally, and lock it away as if it's a piece of gold. It could mean the world here in a couple years. But, as always, thank you for joining me on my first video. As always. I really appreciate seeing you all. This has been Demiserv Digital. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, leave me some coffee money if you want. You can donate anything or nothing. This is a channel for education and information. I'm educating you on my journeys within cryptocurrency. And if a few of you want to follow and do what you want to do, then that's your choice. And I want you to make sure that you do your research. Do not listen solely to what I say and go off of what choices and decisions I've made, because I have my own plans. I want you to think of this literally. If you're going down these paths that we talk about, these are investments. They're hobbies and fun, but at a certain point, you're going to end up spending money into it. So, thank you all, and I will see you again, and we have some very nice surprises coming up next week, so stay tuned for the weekly Bitcoin giveaway.